And Pan says, there are multiple videos and photos against him. They don't file a protective order over nothing. Don't protect this piece of shit. Frosted Flake.
See, yo, that was one of the moments, like, okay, you know, I'm gonna call myself on it. That was one of the moments, like, seeing this shit right here, hold on. It's like, okay, if I go against this shit, right, I would be technically defending DDG. If I don't go against this shit, I'm taking a side of Halle. But in this shit, we shouldn't be taking a side of anyone, because one, on both sides, it's fucking toxic, and two, we just need more from both sides, and we need more credible shit. The pictures and videos, the chip tooth shit is questionable, I'll be honest. The bruises and shit, that's not questionable because they're there. So, if that's what the nigga wants, you gotta have it. But yeah, you shouldn't be trying to take the side of either person with this. Again, and it's like, oh no, I know that's going to be another thing coming too. Oh my god, truly the fence sitter! Truly the fence sitter, no, choose a side in this fucking drama. I choose the fucking side of niggas, whoever is obviously doesn't want shit like this to be fucking happening, bruh. That's the fucking side I choose. Like, yo, motherfuckers could be mature enough to not be going through all this fucking back and forth with the fucking internet shit. Like I was even saying earlier in the shit. Like, bro, y'all need to really lock down, smack down, handle this shit behind the scenes. Fuck this internet shit. Because it seems like, again, heads are just bullshitting. DDG out with fucking Aiden Ross, dumbass. And then wherever, what the fuck they say Halle was at? And I don't know, in the fucking wherever the fuck with Brent Fire. Like, yo, niggas is bullshitting. If y'all have this real, like, shit going on behind the scenes, especially with the custody of your child, y'all should have been handling this shit. I know also they got fucking careers and shit too that they gotta handle, duh. But like, yo, y'all brought a child in this world, y'all brought a whole nother life in this world, y'all brought a miracle in this world, bro. Y'all need to be focusing on getting that shit. So yeah, fuck taking a side. My side, these two dumbasses come fucking handle this shit like adults. Like, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Back once more, back again for the bros and the babes. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This whole situation, again, within the relationship of DDG and Halle Bell, this shit has been looking bad. Yo, last time I had covered the whole situation going on with them was like a month ago, I'm pretty sure. And it was this whole situation where like DDG was saying like, oh, he wants to see Halo, like their son or whatever. And like Halle Bell was sick and so was Halo. He was saying like he wanted to see his son to make sure he's good, or to give him, like, you know what I'm saying, put a hot towel over his jaw, you know what I'm saying, make sure he's alright so you're not sick no more. But apparently Halle Bell is, I guess, gatekeeping, and then obviously he's saying this shit on stream, airing out all the dirty laundry. This shit been bad. And then they had a whole nother jaunt even before that. I ain't gonna lie, it's, yo, Halle Bell and DDG's relationship is a perfect example of what I see all the time with these fucking content relationships or these fucking celebrity relationships. Yeah, it's fucked. I hate them. I truly fucking do. Because one thing I always say all the time is like, yo, you got a relationship, all that shit? That's grand. If you want to make content around your relationship, that's cool too. But you better be mature enough to handle that shit. Unlike Jack Doherty dumbass, which is who I got that shit from. Because yeah, I'll be damned if his and McKinley's relationship was anything of mature like. But even barring that too, it's like, yo, again, if Head's not gonna be able to, like, yo, reach back at the end of the day and be like, yo, this is between me and you, not between all this other online John, bro, and not be able to separate that, yeah, it shouldn't have been. But as you can see, already situations I've clearly already happened and went through, so that's really tough. But yeah, we're gonna see what happened around this time, so let's get right into it. Yo, Connor is on a fucking roll, bro. Shout out Connor on Internet Versus. You already know, man. We got Internet Versus DDG and Halle Bell. Of course, you want to watch the OG vid. Down in the description. First link. Share the love with Connor. Like we've been saying. And now let's get right into this shit. Let's see it.
Popular content creator DDG recently had a restraining order filed against him by the mother of his child, Halle Bailey, after she accused him of a whole laundry list of things, such as chipping her tooth, breaking her property, being aggressive around her son, and more. TMZ put out an article on the situation, which DDG actually ended up reacting to live on air because he happened to be streaming with Aiden Ross at the time that it dropped. However, DDG's fans and friends immediately came to his defense, saying that all of it is lies, including his own mother putting out a statement, with Halle's fans being shocked, standing by her and using the pictures as defense against the other side. Welcome to the Internet versus DDG and Halle Bailey. It starts when a TMZ tweets out their article with the title, Halle Bailey claims DDG attacked her, gets restraining order. Michelle replies, crazy thing is, she kept quiet this long to protect his image, and he kept trying to make her look like a horrible person. The creator replies, this mermaid bitch lying just because she got caught with Brent.
Oh my god, the mermaid bitch. Yeah, right, because she was in the fucking Little Mermaid, John. Yeah, that was his own whole controversy. Because why is a Little Mermaid black? Yeah, that shit was so fucking stupid, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That's why I just...
NAP replies, this getting this many likes is concerning for multiple reasons. Mainly, how the fuck would she be lying when there's pics of her bruised body and chipped tooth, you waste of nut? And Wynn's reply,
yeah, we gotta see more of those flicks.
We stand with DDG. We don't believe Ursula.
Ursula? Oh my god.
Ju then quote tweets TMZ saying, bro, what the fuck? But the screenshots say, Halle Bailey says that she's had enough of DDG allegedly abusing her. She's filed a police report and now wants a court-ordered protection from the father of her child. In docs, she claims things first got physical in January. They broke up back in October.
I'm assuming October 2024.
And Halle says DDG came over to pick up their son, Halo, and she tried to start a conversation with the rapper about a child visitation schedule. As she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, get out of my car, bitch. Halle says the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. That's when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair, slamming her face on his steering wheel, and chipping her tooth.
What the fuck? Slamming her face on the steering wheel? So I'm assuming the chip in a tooth is like the shit right here? But how do we know? Like, is there any photos from before of her tooth to see? Like, see, this is the shit I be talking about.
Halle says that she was in pain and crying, and although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo. So she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened.
That doesn't... What? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would... No, fuck that. If y'all just got into a fight, you chipped your tooth, you fucked your shit up. Fuck all that shit, bro. Halo gotta get taken out of the fucking car, bro. We got... What? Oh my god, this doesn't make any damn sense. Why would she get in a car and ride when y'all just fought? You just chipped your tooth. We're way past this shit, bro. Y'all on like physical abuse level. Like, bro, what? Nah, this is actually kind of baffling the shit out of me.
Once they told her they would take care of the baby, she left hysterical with bruises on her arms to accompany her chipped tooth. She attached photos of her injuries in her request for a restraining order. She also alleges DDG creeped her out in March when he showed up at her home, entered the house without permission, went up to her bedroom, and texted a pic of Halle's empty bed to her, along with the text, now I know what you been on, lol. Halle says,
what the fuck? Nah, that, yo, if DDG really did that shit, nah, that's some creepy shit. That is some stalker shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but that's if he actually did that shit.
She interpreted the text as
alleged allegations. Holy fuck, bro. 2024 was really the fucking year. Like, no, what 2024? Yeah.
As DDG accusing her of having S with other people. So 4 days later, she claims he really exploded when he came back to her house. Halle told him she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home. And
I think this was the shit that Hez was talking about before, I think, on the last show. Yeah.
She claims that's when he got verbally abusive, smashed her Ring camera, and ran away with Halle's phone. As he drove off, she claims DDG threw the phone out his window and yelled at her, go get it, bitch. The incident...
I just see, like, obviously anyone with two functioning fucking brain cells would see. I just see, would see, like, better. Goddamn, I'm fucking up my words. Y'all know Trilly can't fucking grammar. But main thing I was getting to, anyone with two brain cells would see the situation and be like, yeah, this is not some shit I'm trying to be on. I just don't understand. If this were to all be true and DDG's doing all this shit, I don't understand how this makes your situation better to get custody of your son. Like, it just doesn't make any sense doing all this shit. Like, basically having fucking multiple crash outs on some fousey shit. Like, how in the court of law, especially in a custody battle, like, would this look good in any manner? See, that's what I'm saying. It just, it makes no fucking sense to me. Like,
prompted Halle to go file a police report, and she says she also has ring footage to back up her side of the story.
Oh, word, we need to see that shit, because if we have the stamp footage, then it's like, yeah, DDG, we will be seeing your ass later.
Images attacks of the text messages are from a DDG where he sends her a couple tweets. The first one being from Kirkland that says, pretty much confirms the Halle Bailey Brent Faiyaz rumors. Keeping Halo away from DDG while Brent's playing stepdad in St. Lucia is nasty work. And DDG says, this foul bet, attaching a picture
this
of
foul bet never.
Brent in a tweet that says DDG can't see his son because Halle took Halo to go be with Brent in St. Lucia. Treacherous. And DDG says, you think you hurted my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day, but just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same shit.
Yeah, like DDG, it's given petty as fuck. Now, granted, the situation that Halle is in, like, you know, whatever, like, fucking trying to fuck around with Brent Fayez. I'm not saying that shit cool. That shit, we probably should not be on that type of shit. Again, mother probably should be focusing on taking care of her child, but word up. And the same thing goes for DDG here too. Like, we should be focusing on the main factor is like, yo, let's make sure our son has a good, nice, and healthy life. He gets some TLC, because the bullshittery we're doing, I don't know if he's getting too much of it. Bad works. But you're like, yeah, doing all this other shit or whatever because Heads is like tweeting shit is like, I would just say fuck this. Like trying to go and be on the petty shit back, like, it just, what is that gain? What does that help you? Like, where does that help you in the situation? Like, it just doesn't make again, this whole shit not gonna make sense to me, because I'm just like, Heads are gonna go off and do more and more toxic shit. It's just like, aren't y'all trying to solve this fucking situation? Like, I don't
Happy Mother's Day, but just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same shit. Fearbook tweets out, Halle Bailey accuses DDG of physical abuse, breaking into her home, sending her a photo from her bed to imply cheating, verbally abusing her, destroying her Ring camera, throwing her phone out of his car, inciting fans against her during live streams, and creating a threatening environment around their son. Gucci Fur replies, who wanna bet she ruined the relationship? He moved on and she's mad he ain't pressed about her and now she's scornful.
Yeah, we don't is there any proof of that? I don't know. I don't know if there's any proof, like, really heftily though, especially on the factor of DDG fucking with, like, you know what I'm saying, other women, because yo, this nigga always be having girls on his fucking streams and shit. So
JB replies with this gif in the caption, crazy how any female can just accuse you and destroy your career. Ty replies, she's telling her story and don't give a fuck what nobody else gotta say. Y'all not finna gaslight my girl. And 4 replies, yo girl, you are a regular civilian.
Nah, that shit's funny. He said, nigga said, you? Nigga, you're a pedestrian. Watch out.
And live on air, DDG heard about this when Scuba Ryan tweets out this clip with the caption, DDG and Aiden Ross's reaction to finding out TMZ released information about Halle Bailey filing a restraining order against DDG.
Oh, bad. Yeah, I want to see this shit. Hold on.
Alright, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh, fuck. Fuck all that. Fuck.
Hey, yo, Aiden got on the denim tears overalls, bro. I didn't even know these niggas made overalls, but it makes sense because they got the jeans and shit.
Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real.
But,
that's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
But I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here.
Don't even make no
Fuck all that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG, and fuck anyone that got anything to say.
Fuck the fake narratives, my nigga. Stop the bullshit. We don't want to hear that shit, bro. That shit is fake.
Listen to R. Kelly.
Call Me Fanta replies, Megan Thee Stallion started this trend of false accusations, and now all females doing it.
God damn, y'all thought about a sneeze. Oh, they talking about the whole shit that happened with fucking Tory Lanez and shit like that?
And Brie replies, she got bruises and a chipped tooth, but she's lying. Y'all are so damn dumb. Essence replies to the clip by saying, oh shit, I was hoping this never came out to the public. Guilty as a motherfucker. Lucky replies, innocent until proven guilty. Subject Property also posts this Aiden Ross clip on the FOMWA subreddit. And Lazy Entertainer replies, trash defending trash. And Category Sad says, he's a father, he's a human being. Okay, what's Halle then? I hate the way...
That actually is a good response, because word, like, she would be on the same type of time, and if DDG, like, it's proven that he did that shit.
Trash people always deflect like this. And Ken's Crack replies, like being a father and a human being stops someone from being a terrible person.
Funny enough, because a lot of pops that walk out, you know what I'm saying, go get the milk, I would say, yeah, man, you're a father and a human being, but you are a shit person, though, and a shit father. So, funny enough, not that I'm saying that shit about DDG or whatever, but I'm saying in that scenario, this analogy also could be used.
When history has proven time and time again, it absolutely does not. Charlotte T replies, in no way am I blaming Halle at all, especially because she was young when she first started dating DDG, but it's absolutely imperative that we as women pay close attention to how men treat their past partners. Around the time that Halle and DDG went public, Ruby Rose mentioned that DDG was physically abusive with her.
Did she?
And Chaotic Good replies, yep, the warning signs were there. Not only that, but the way he treated her when she was blowing up was foul. And We Back the Prequel replies, ending that rant with listen to R. Kelly is crazy.
I know, right? Like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, Eden, why would you call your one man's that shit?
I don't care if that's your homeboy's name or some inside joke. That's wild and a show of character. And Ken's Crack again replies, he's probably dead serious. He was literally just attacking Dochi, calling her all types of names. Academics TV tweets out the message we looked at earlier and says, DDG's text to Halle is from tomorrow, but Halle response to his text is from today. How is that possible?
Wait, word? Wait, hold on. Tomorrow, 2020, time, military time, and then this shit is the normal time. Wait, DDG's text to Halle is from tomorrow, but Halle responds to his text from today? Wait, different days, question mark? She could have just responded the next day or some shit? Wait, what? Nah, hold on, making me feel like I'm dumb as shit right now. Can't she just respond at a later date, that later date being the next day? Like, and then screenshotting that shit?
From tomorrow, but Halle response to his text is from today. How is that possible? Attaching this image circling that it says tomorrow, and this new text that Halle sent in response, where she says, Daryl, are you not tired of her?
Wait, oh no, I'm just dumb as shit. I'm thinking this John tomorrow. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, yeah, no, I'm actually just dumb as shit. How the fuck would this ever say tomorrow? How the fuck would this shit be predicting for the future? Is this shit? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Nah, I'm actually staring at this shit and I'm actually fucking lost. Yeah, I've never seen a text John show tomorrow on this shit, because that would show in the future. Tomorrow is showing that it would be the next day. How the fuck is that even? What?
Tomorrow, and this new text that Halle sent in response, where she says, Daryl, are you not tired of harassing me? You make up a new lie on me every day. I'm in St. Lucia having fun with Shermay and Chloe. Not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. I told your mom I was going to be with my sister last week. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you are okay and feel better soon. Antonio replies, she's on a MacBook. Are you slow? And Top Notch Media says, nah, you slow. Ain't no such thing as tomorrow on iCloud.
Thank you. That's what I was saying. I'm like, I've never seen a fucking tomorrow thing on iCloud. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, wait a minute, I'm sitting there too. Nah, at first I was a fucking dumbass, but that's casual troll shit. I'm thinking like, oh, like, yeah, tomorrow shit, oh yeah, it could end up being the next day. Then I'm thinking like, wait a minute, if the tomorrow shit was the one first, and then the shit that she sent today was the one that Halle had sent, how the fuck is DDG shit showing up as tomorrow? That's fucking impossible. Like, I've never seen that shit. So how the fuck? Like, nah, that shit had me actually lost as hell.
Antonio says, it's a scheduled text, bro. DDG update.
What the fuck is a scheduled text? Is that some real shit? Nah, if that's some real shit, then I'm just a dumbass. Like, I'll be keeping a buck, then I'm just stupid for not knowing that shit. But I've never heard of that shit. How the fuck do you schedule a text on this shit, bro? Nah, we're dead ass looking this up. How the fuck do you do that? To schedule a message on iPhone using iOS 18, you can use like send later feature within the messages app. How the fuck do you do that? And it's starting conversation, type a plus send. Can you actually do that shit? I'm sorry, y'all, for Hedge, what's the name? Truly makes fucking slot videos, bro. I make videos like if I'm streaming, but I'm not, and I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Slippy! Sluptuber. Facts, but I have to test this out because I've never heard of this shit before. You gotta press the, hold on, for that, oh yeah, my bad. Let me put this shit on the screen. Anyone else want to try doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? I can see it right here. Yeah, I'm looking like, how do you do this? I've never seen this before. Open on the existing one, press, where the hell is send later? Choose the date. I can't do that shit. Maybe my phone isn't updated. It probably isn't. I never sit down and actually update my phone. Let me see. Yeah, there's an update for this shit coming out. Does it show it in here? Let me see. Yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't have a send later shit, so I don't know how the fuck heads were able to do that. I'm gonna be honest, but hey, I guess I'm a dumbass.
Tweets out, TMZ said DDG sent this text on 20/27/8/27. DDG was literally live at this time on Sunday. What the fuck are they talking about?
So that was bullshit? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, that tomorrow shit just didn't make fucking sense. Like even if that's a real feature that niggas could do, like that shit just doesn't look right.
Again, showing the text and showing this picture of a live stream VOD. Wayne replies, I'm not defending anything till I see both sides, but can someone explain to me why that shit says tomorrow? That gotta be fake or something.
I'm telling yo, I'm telling you, bro, that shit has to be bullshit. I've never seen that. That might be Photoshop or some shit. Because I've never seen that shit ever say tomorrow, bro. What the hell? And that send message shit, it says you need at least iOS 18. And I got like, I think my shit is like 18.5 or 18. So I'm probably already got like 18.3. I don't know, whatever fucking iPhone update. Heads, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Chili's a dumbass, like I keep saying. Whatever update was before that, the one that I need to download on my phone, which is iOS 18.5. Bro, I still have not seen that send later shit, so I don't know what the hell is going on. Like,
and Leah replies with this image in the caption. It's a scheduled text message showing lol for.
Yeah, y'all niggas be on y'all phone too damn much. That's what it is, bro. Y'all niggas make sure y'all shit is updated to freshest fucking emojis and shit, because I swear I've never seen this shit.
For tomorrow at 12:22 p.m. And Wayne replies, maybe I'm dumb, but I still don't get it, because how could DDG schedule a message but she still got it? It doesn't make sense. And Leah says, iOS has a new feature where you can schedule a text message for someone. Let's say that it's 10 p.m. right now and you're asleep, but I want to text you good morning before you wake up. But you wake up at 6 a.m. before I do. I would go to messages and schedule a good morning text for 6 a.m.
That shit is like so fucking useless? Wait, no. Okay, that has use cases, but that's... What? You're gonna send... Okay. So for this analogy, not saying that this person is stupid, but this scenario is just dumb. So let's say it's 10 p.m. right now, you're asleep, but I want to text you good morning before you wake up, but you wake up at 6 a.m. before I do. I would go to message, schedule a good morning for 6. Wait. Are you still asleep in this scenario? Because this is so fucking dumb if you're asleep. You're gonna send a good morning text, but you're asleep and they're just up. Like, that shit is fucking dumb. They're sending a good morning text to nothing. Like, yo, the text comes from you who's asleep to the person who's awake, and they're texting back to fucking no one. How about you just say good morning or address them, like, whenever you wake up and they're also awake? This is so fucking stupid. This whole tomorrow shit with this scheduled text shit, this is, you know what the fuck this is? Actually, now this has turned into a rant. This is a fucking bullshittery thing they're adding so they can justify making more dog shit iPhones. This is what it is, bro. Niggas gonna have an iPhone 17 and it literally has no fucking difference from the 15. Yo, this shit done got me into a whole different rant now, bro. I swear to God. But this text later shit is so stupid.
At 6 a.m.
I
before
hate it.
But why would her text say tomorrow? His would say that, but not hers. And Nikki-san says, it's not on iOS. Just say y'all are poor. This is on a MacBook. My MacBook Pro does the same thing. It's set a day behind. And
okay, then I'm broke as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, then I'm broke as fuck. Because if the MacBooks do that shit, then I didn't know that.
It says, I'm poor, but your laptop.
I want to buy, actually, funny enough, the one of the main shits I want to cop, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Surely get the little bag up. Shout out to audience. Shout out to community. It's because of y'all. But one of the first Jones I want to buy is like actually a really good MacBook, you know what I'm saying? Always working on the go. Stay stand.
We can't tell the right time. 330 tweets out this clip with a bunch of laughing emojis.
Guys, like, I've always been a little scared of the dentist, but I'm going for my regular cleaning and also because I chipped my tooth and I'm just a little nervous.
Mia replies, wait, what does this prove? I'm confused.
Me either.
330 says, I chipped my tooth.
Oh yeah! Oh shit! That almost went completely over me because I'm like, wait, yeah, what does this shit prove? Yeah, she said her fucking tip was tooth, and then I started thinking about the scenario. I'm like, yeah, I chipped it? Or maybe, no. Well, okay. Do you think she's saying this because she's trying to save DDG's image, like save face for him, or she genuinely just lied? See, that's the thing now, because you have to think about this from the celebrity perspective and the PR shit and all that, even though Head's PR is fucking terrible regardless, because they keep airing each other's business out on the fucking shits anyway. But on that vid, do we think she fucked up, or do we think she's just saving DDG's, you know what I'm saying, like, rep?
But it said DDG slammed her face into the steering wheel.
Honestly, I don't know. With all the claims she's making, I would probably lead towards saving his PR. But, like, again, we need to see more proof and shit like that.
Lol. And Mia replies, why would she tell her Snapchat story that DDG did that to her? I'm not saying he did, but let's be for real. And Unknown replies, why would she wait 4 months and for her to get accused of cheating to come out with this information? Everything she is claiming happened in January. And Mia replies, we don't know when Halle filed for the restraining order. This stuff is just coming out now.
I was about to say, yeah, this shit, at least, like, this restraining order shit is coming out right now. Yeah.
And Luke says, let me slam your face into a steering wheel and see if just your tooth gets chipped. chipped. I Am One Legend posts on our Black People Twitter, another loser to add to the list, from Blue Sky, showing this post from Will, quote tweeting someone reporting the story, where Will says to DDG, all the worst men you know finna start acting like this dude can rap for real now. Okay, Escape tweets out, 2025 and dudes still out here.
What the fuck? All the worst men you know finna start acting like this nigga can rap for real now? Nah.
Acting like this dude can rap for real now. Okay, Escape tweets out, 2025 and dudes still out here hitting women. And Shirley replies, it's because other men don't beat their ass for doing it. Technical Recover says, I really hate that she got pregnant by this loser. I was once one of those people who was trying to see it through, as I hate wishing bad on people, kind of like Keke Palmer's situation. But honey, you really cannot give grown-ass men the benefit of the doubt. And the Rural Juror replies, do y'all ever realize how younger women always romanticize the bad boys and are crazy over them until they actually end up in a horrible experience with one? Like they
yo, what do we say? Nice guys finish last? Well, if you're a nigga from r/nice guys, you are finishing last, and you fucking deserve it. I ain't gonna lie, and you deserve that shit, cause them niggas over there cringe. But I wouldn't. This is like a generalization. I ain't gonna. I wouldn't say all the, you know what I'm saying, all the younger girly pops will always go for bad boys and shit. Sometimes the girly pop, they just like the twink niggas. Like they just like the niggas that sit in fucking, I don't even know, just don't be outside bullshitting, doing dumb shit. Sometimes they like it calm. Sometimes they love toxicity. You know, I think it's all just bullshit at the end of the day.
Ignore all the warnings and signs and testimony from women who went through it. They think they'll find one who will be mean to everyone else, but specifically nice to them. Cut and
yeah, that's just dumb.
Cheeseburgers replies, unpopular opinion, women, especially black women, need to stop having children with these guys before marriage. Date for 2 years or even longer, then get married and start having babies. Stop rushing into motherhood, otherwise you'll end up with losers like this. Respect yourselves and respect your bodies.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. Nah, motherfuckers, like, not even on that factor. Like, obviously, if you're having a child with someone, you would initially presume you're going to be with that person pretty much for the rest of your life, considering you're bringing a whole nother life into this world. But this is really just mainly on the factor of, like, people just need to be smarter when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, fucking. And again, Halo being brought into this world, them having a child, like, the Halo's a miracle. Every child brought into this world is a miracle. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, gotta give children TLC, all the type of shit we were talking about it earlier. But yeah, this is more the factor, like, y'all niggas rich, got money, y'all was fucking around, feeling the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, when you were, you know what I'm saying, getting to the business, not using contraceptions, and now that you've brought a very heavy responsibility in this world that it looks like these motherfuckers, to be honest, are just not prepared for it, at least, like, emotionally. They're definitely prepared for it financially, they're fucking millionaires. But, like, yeah, get into this shit, they just weren't ready. They just not mature enough. And then, again, obviously not having maturity, discussed that earlier too, results in shit like this. So I pretty much do agree, yeah.
And Safe Maintenance says, married men kill their wives all the time. This isn't the solution. Snip tweets out,
Let me see.
Safe Maintenance says, married
men kill their wives all the time. That's a good factor. But that doesn't... Nah.
Men kill their wives all the time. This isn't the solution. Snip tweets out these two pictures in the caption. Fans are speculating that Halle Bailey has been caught lying about DDG and his domestic abuse after finding old TikToks of her with that exact chip in her tooth years before they met.
Really?
Attaching this picture.
See, that's what I'm saying. Does anybody have vids or flicks for her before this chip tooth situation happened? Because if that's the case and we could debunk it, yeah, she's fucking lying. Like,
from 2022, where she captions it, I think my TikTok's fixed, guys, pointing at her tooth. Here's it zoomed in. And Eternal replies saying, fans would be wrong. You can see the damage here, comparing the new picture of the teeth and the old one. Lane replies, when you chip a tooth, it's very likely it will continue flaking off. And Bora says, I chipped a tooth and never for once has it flaked off. This is getting 19 years now. Scooper Ryan then tweets,
yeah, this is some fuckery, bro.
Out academics' reaction to Halle Bailey filing a restraining order against DDG, attaching this clip.
Halle claims DDG.
Yo, this nigga act. We remember the shit that happened with Nur, nigga. We not forgetting. But yeah, no, that reaction was funny. I cannot cap. He said.
Oh, boy. If they can't win the public narrative, they make the accusations. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Halle Bailey claims DDG attacked her multiple times, gets restraining order. Again, I keep telling you, all these women, something happened, they run to the bathroom, they take pictures, and they keep it in the tuck.
Drake and 5 replies, Ack literally told DDG she was gonna do this. And Scuba Ryan also tweets out this clip with the caption, DDG has decided to cancel his stream with Aiden Ross to deal with things behind the scenes after TMZ.
Yeah, I'd imagine you have to do that, because yeah, it seems like there's way more pressing matters. Like, oh man.
Released an article saying Halle Bailey filed a restraining order against him.
Cool and shit. Listen, bro. I had DD dress me. Chat, DD is not gonna come on the stream. He's just gotta go handle what he gotta handle. So all love to my brother. We will figure something out to redo this. I can still go to the studio with Cuff him, whatever y'all prefer. All love. All love. My chain, DD, I give it back to him. We're gonna go back to the warehouse, right?
I believe so.
And Jacob replies, assuming he's innocent, this is actually very evil to do to a guy.
That, yeah, obviously, like, if he, barring all this shit, if he was obviously proven to be innocent, like this guy is saying, then yeah, this would be extremely fucked up on Hale's part. On Haley's part, yeah, nah, it would be terrible, but again, we just need more proof of this shit, so we just, oh my god, because this is another shit that's going around. Picture it didn't happen. But then Halle got pics, but then we comparing them pics to other pics, and it's looking a little bit sus. Now the bruises and shit, like, that shit, what can we say? What, the bruises, because it sounds so bad, because again, this is like the thing with fucking Hassan, like, questioning the goddamn rapes and shit that happened. It's like, yo, you don't want to sit here and deny somebody's trauma or whatever, be like, yo, what the fuck, like, nah, you're lying about this shit, because obviously shit like that is terrible, assuming the shit did happen. But within all of this, everything's just jumbled up and fucking mixed up. We just really don't have no proof on really any side. This is a definitive, for sure, he said, she said shit. And on the worst level. So it's like, fuck.
And Pan says, there are multiple videos and photos against him. They don't file a protective order over nothing. Don't protect this piece of shit. Frosted Flake.
See, yo, that was one of the moments, like, okay, you know, I'm gonna call myself on it. That was one of the moments, like, seeing this shit right here, hold on. It's like, okay, if I go against this shit, right, I would be technically defending DDG. If I don't go against this shit, I'm taking a side of Halle. But in this shit, we shouldn't be taking a side of anyone, because one, on both sides, it's fucking toxic, and two, we just need more from both sides, and we need more credible shit. The pictures and videos. The chip tooth shit is questionable, I'll be honest. The bruises and shit, that's not questionable because they're there. So, if that's what the nigga wants, you gotta have it. But yeah, you shouldn't be trying to take the side of either person with this. Again, and it's like, oh no, I know that's gonna be another thing coming too. Oh my god, truly the fence sitter! Truly the fence sitter, no, choose a side in this fucking drama. I choose the fucking side of niggas, whoever is obviously doesn't want shit like this to be fucking happening, bruh. That's the fucking side I choose. Like, yo, motherfuckers could be mature enough to not be going through all this fucking back and forth with the fucking internet shit. Like I was even saying earlier in the shit. Like, bro, y'all need to really lock down, smack down, handle this shit behind the scenes. Fuck this internet shit. Because it seems like, again, heads are just bullshitting. DDG out with fucking Aiden Ross, dumbass. And then wherever, what the fuck they say Halle was at? And I don't know, in the fucking wherever the fuck with Brent Fiat. Like, yo, niggas is bullshitting. If y'all have this real, like, shit going on behind the scenes, especially with the custody of your child, y'all should have been handling this shit. I know also they got fucking careers and shit too that they gotta handle, duh. But like, yo, y'all brought a child in this world, y'all brought a whole nother life in this world, y'all brought a miracle in this world, bro. Y'all need to be focusing on getting that shit. So yeah, fuck taking a side. My side, these two dumbasses come fucking handle this shit like adults. Like, yeah.
They don't file a protective order over nothing. Don't protect this piece of shit. Frosted Flake tweets out, they saying Halle, a person who has been famous since she was 11/12, is using a DDG, balding streamer, for clout and fame.
But it shows you're already biased in this situation.
And Young Rich Skinny corrects her saying, since she was 5. 555 tweets out, we seen DDG document his whole life every day for the past 10 years. A man who cherishes his mom and sister and all the women in his life. I ain't believing someone backed by Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Disney.
Oh my god.
Dr. TT tweets out, has bruises, a chipped tooth, court docs, and a whole baby to protect. DDG, this ain't true. People who—
Why do you think— what? See, this is another thing that shows clear bias too. Why do you think DDG just doesn't give a shit about Ayla? Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're saying she has a whole baby to protect. Saying this is gonna go bad on my part. No, why are you protecting DDG? You are choosing a side or whatever the fuck. This is dumb as hell. But yeah, why do you assume that like DDG doesn't want to protect wouldn't want to protect Halo as well? Like, what the fuck? Doesn't make any sense.
Who will side with a man just because he's a man?
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She
Ari tweets out, DDG's mama, by the way. You gotta be kidding me. Attaching an Instagram post that she made where she says, I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I have been quiet too long. Nokia replies, it's giving she smooches up her sons and warns them of gold-digging females.
Yo.
And Ari says, hate them type of mothers. Academics TV then tweets out, Halle Bailey will only let DDG see his son for 6 hours once a week. Send the Jewish lawyers, Aiden. Showing this first picture that the child custody is...
What? No, this is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. Any court document, nigga, this shit is not about to just be fucking posted up. Like coming straight off of this, John. When all this shit just happened, there's no fucking way.
Yes.
Like court docs, obviously, all this shit's like indictment statements come out, but this fast, no way.
Only to me, that being Halle. Along with that, she does not want visits or parenting time with the...
Nah, who is this come from, Ak? How do we confirm that this shit is real?
Send the Jewish lawyers, Aiden. Showing this first picture that the child custody is...
Do you want the judge to make child custody orders? Legal custody, check 1. Physical custody, check 1. Sole to me, so both.
Yes, solely to me, that being Halle. Along with that, she does not want visits or parenting time with the children. And then the second image shows that there is monitored visits, professional, a safe visit, and it says visits only when child is in LA if Halo is with me.
How often and how long should visit? It's only when child is in LA if Halo's with me. Out of LA due to work, no visit shall proceed. See, that's what I'm saying. What comment do I even make on this shit? Because how the fuck do we even know this doc is real?
Out of LA due to work, no visit shall proceed. Once a week for 6 hours. 641 replies, bet that dude Halo gonna grow up and hate his mama. DDG has yet to put out a statement at the time of...
Yeah, when his statement dropped, nah, I definitely need to see. I need to see both of these shits, bro, to be honest. Because this shit needs a lot more fucking elaborating with it.
This recording, so subscribe with notifications on so that way you do not miss it. Shout out to our tier 3 members, internet representatives Kiko and Salsad. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you all in the next episode.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all already know what it is. Shout out Connor from Internet Versus. That was Internet versus DDG and Halle Bailey. Of course, if you want to watch the OG vid, down in the description, first link to give your own opinions and conjecture. You already know how that goes down. Just like when me and the boss be covering Jones, bruh. Yeah, y'all let me know, bruh, because obviously getting into the final opinions and conjecture, this John is just very, like, this is just very fucking out of whack for me looking at this situation, because obviously, like was shown, Halle Bailey posted a screenshot, obviously, of her tooth saying that Joan was chipped, or she had her tooth chipped, and then obviously the photo of the bruises and things and such like that. So there would be technical images and video evidence. Now again, not even trying to go out of my way to fucking deny her shit hefty or whatever the fuck. But the chipped tooth thing, I'll say to me it looks a little bit sus. The bruises, that shit is right there for the pictures. I mean, now obviously you could ask the question, well, how do we know this is DDG? I'm not even going on that type of shit. Obviously, within the whole shit they're going on, and especially that scenario that was being explained, where like DDG was apparently telling, what's it? Yeah, y'all keep fucking. There's so much shit trying to go on, trying to fucking revitalize this whole job, but not revitalize or go back through this shit. But yeah, oh yeah, when Halle was getting in the car, whatever, she was telling her to get the fuck out, and then her being in the car, whatever, still while they were driving to the crib, like all this type of shit, like even within these different scenarios and how the stories are aligning and all these different things that both of them are alleging towards each other, like it's just fucked. All I know is that obviously if DDG did commit like acts of physical violence or physical abuse on her, obviously he needs to be reprimanded for that shit, because that's fucked up and terrible. Like, who the fuck is gonna hit somebody, especially them being the mother of your children? But at the same time, Miss Halle Bailey, if this document at the end was to be real, it's kind of fucked up that you're really basically not really trying to let DDG see his son. And this all culminates into one thing, and basically what I was saying supremely earlier in the video, where like, yeah, these celebrity relationships and shit like that, especially when all your business and dirty laundry is aired out to the public, yeah, it's just fucking terrible. I think the one thing we learned from this is that, like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, you probably should keep the personal things in your personal relationship behind the scenes and not let all of this shit fucking air out, because look what can happen. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Ted's probably gonna be like, yo, Trilly got such a nihilistic view on this shit. Yo, what the fuck? But no, that's seriously what it is at the end of the day. I don't want to see no harm come to anyone. Obviously, you want to see Halo get TLC, turn her love and care, that every child deserves. But more or less, when you look at this situation, it's like, yo, this is just two very toxic individuals that are being very immature, that need to just sit down for really, like, probably once in their fucking lives and be like, we need to really go about proceeding this in hopeful manners of cordial and amicability, but for really get it handled, because this keep back and forth every so fucking like every couple of months, because I don't know how many vids I done made. Me and the boss definitely covered DDG Haley Bell before, and I done made, including this vid, 2 vids on him. So like this shit has happened so many times before. Like, no, y'all need to get this shit fucking handled, bro. Real shit. Like, fuck taking a side. Fuck, not fuck who's in the rain, who's wrong, but like, fuck trying to do all this shit and try to really play favor and all that type of shit for all this John. Nah, the main thing is them just needing to handle this shit, bro. Like, for real, for real. Whether it be in a court of law, well, actually, it should be in a court of law, and as we can see, probably is going to be very, very much so. Continue to be, but it really needs to be handled for real, like actually, bro. This internet drama shit, like this John they're doing back and forth on the streams and on the clips and on the Snapchat story is fucking, it's just immature as fuck, bro. Like, we need to do better. That's tough. But anyway though, yeah, again, y'all already know what it is. Shout out Connor from Internet Versus, and I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.